moment of truth. I hope you like it. If not, I can. Why are you trashing your street? So I actually had another gift.
We're gonna do gift exchange with this Christmas tree lane place. So here we go. Should I go first?
Okay, we're finally about to do white elephant. That's what I forgot. I forgot my camera. Oh my god, all the gifts are in the center. Yeah, all the powder is melted, but it's really delicious. Why is it not melted? It's good.
I'm gonna push my feelings aside and just follow my dreams. But yeah, keys are right there, and that's about it. Closing another chapter. Okay guys, so I went to the mall and I got some Secret Santa gifts, or white elephant gifts. Okay you guys, so I went to the mall and I got white elephant gifts. Out 2022. And welcome to my channel. First of all, Happy New Year to you and your family. I hope the year of 2023 brings you lots of joy, happiness, success, wealth, and all of the good stuff that you have been wishing and working hard for. This video is about a couple of questions I've asked my followers before the year ended. These questions were about what have they learned in the 2022 year and what are some of their goals in the 2023 year. As you hear about what my followers' resolutions are and what they've learned in 2022, I hope this video will motivate you to also create your own kind of like little resolution or goal or a list, whatever you're into, and start this year strong. So the first thing that I asked my followers is what's something good that happened to them in 2022. Here we go, we're gonna read it together. The first person says, I've adopted 2 dogs. And I think that's the cutest thing ever. I hope you have a wonderful time with them in 2023. I've always wanted to have a pet and have a dog. What I own, or what my brother owns actually, is a bearded dragon. He's so cute. Here's a photo of him right here. That's the best we can do right now, to be honest. They are super cute and very easy to take care of. Started dental school, which means I'm a step closer to reaching my career goal. If you've started any school, good luck to you this year. Please, please, please don't give up, because it is only a couple years of school. I always remind that to myself. So anytime that it gets tough, just remind yourself that it is a couple of years and you will be done before you know it. At least that's how it went for me when I went to university. Meeting great people like yourself. He's my co-worker and he's amazing. So shout out to you. It was the best meeting you as well. You proved me that there's still good people out there. I feel like we live in a world where good people are being used a lot. I was really thankful to meet you because that wasn't the case with us, and I'm just so happy that I met you this year. So onwards to more friendships and more connections in the new year. My baby was born and learned how to be a mom. Forever grateful for 2022. So the best thing that happened to them is that they became a mom and they've learned how to be a mom, which I know that it's a process. I've heard that a lot. I think that's really exciting, and I hope the new year also brings you lots of joy with your baby. They say that you don't know true love until you have a baby, so I'm glad you've also experienced that. Passed both of my med school boards. If you're in medical school, which I'm not, but I know about it, it is super stressful. So congratulations to you for passing your board exam. That is like huge. I know you've worked so hard for it. Keep on going, and let's reach our dreams together. The biggest lesson learned this year is to live for myself. And I think that is pretty important, because not until you're happy with yourself and you're happy alone, you cannot add somebody else into your life and be happy with them. I think that's also something I've learned as well, how to be happy on my own, what really makes Sarah happy. So I think that's really important to find as a person before you commit into a relationship. So congrats! I've learned that doing something out of your comfort zone is how you'll grow and be happier. That is actually very true. Anytime I've had anxiety to do something that is totally out of my comfort zone, I walked out of it so much happier, because I was doing something that totally challenged me, and I kept taking notes right in that moment of what I need to improve and what I need to do. And it kind of leads you to look forward to the future and motivates you to push yourself harder to reach that certain goal that you have. I became an auntie. Oh, there's so many babies! Congratulations to you, and I hope that this experience really brings joy to your life, because I know how much of a hard worker you are, and it is something to definitely look forward to and see their growth as well. This person, who's also my friend, I think everyone is my friend. Well, all of you are my friends, doesn't matter. If we follow each other on Instagram, you're my friend, and I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna like your stories. So, there we go. Anyone, anything that costs you your peace is too expensive. Preach. Yes, definitely. I think your peace is really important, and how strong and stable you are mentally is important, because it literally affects everything else in your body, in your job, in your life, in your dance, in your career. So props to you. It's okay to say no. That is the biggest thing I've learned in 2022 in like November and December, where I was like, I'm not happy with this and I'm gonna say no. And I felt guilty, but I did it. I felt left out, but I did it. And sometimes they say in order to focus on your career and to build your future, you gotta say no to many great ideas at the moment. Finally left my job for something a lot better after 2 years of avoiding it. I started working this year, and I cannot agree with you more. I think the system in the workplace is so important. Like, do you have a lunchroom? Are you respected by your coworkers? Are you respected by your boss? Are you happy? There's just so much that goes into working somewhere that you want to make sure that you're respected mentally first, and then physically, and then emotionally. There's just a lot. So props to you for quitting, because I also did the same thing just now, and it feels horrible. I hate leaving, I hate saying goodbye, but it's something that you gotta do to protect your peace, and I'm so happy that you did that. Once you face a fear, you will realize on the other side of fear is the pure feeling of freedom. Oh my god, tell me about it. It's really hard to face that uncomfortable feeling, that fear, that out of your comfort zone type of moment, but nothing beats when you find that moment, when you find where you belong. And I think that should also be your motivation for the 2023 year, because you want to be out of your comfort zone, you want to be pushing yourself, and you want to be facing your fears to be able to get to your goals. And they always say your goals and dreams are always on the other side of your fear, so you got to kind of pass by it to reach that side of it. I got to travel a lot with my family and my husband alone, and spend a lot of quality time. Ooh, I think that's important. That's another thing I've learned in marriage, that when you get married and you have kids, there's kind of no quality time left because you have kids. But I am really happy for you that you did that. I know that is the hardest thing to do in marriage, having quality time and having time to yourself, because now you're committed to this relationship with this person where you see them 24/7. So I'm not married, I can't imagine that, but I've just heard how it is. Got it. You did traveling, you've spent quality time with your husband, and I think that's really important for a healthy relationship, for a healthy marriage. But I've been in relationships where I was like, okay, quality time is the key. They also said joining your Zumba classes, you're so inspiring. I'm actually teaching like 6 times a week now, morning and night. So thank you. I'm really glad that my classes inspired you, and honestly that is my goal. As much as it is my goal for people to like lose weight a little bit, stay more fit and feel great about themselves, I also want to inspire people to be at their best and just live a life a little bit happier with a better mood. Stop teaching people what is the right thing and keep each one with his own brain. This is very true because I have been a person who's always gave advice to everybody, always wanted the best for them, and I've always kind of like given this like, oh my god, this is good for you, this is bad for you. But of course, what is good for me or bad for me is not the same as what it is for the other person. So I would say leaving that alone is the best thing unless they ask for advice. I think it is also a cultural thing where we're just so much more caring for other people. America teaches you to be on your own and on your own feet and just care for yourself. But when you come from other countries and other cultures, you're kind of always looking out for the person next to you. I'm not saying that Americans don't have that here. It is more of an isolated place here where you kind of, your head is in your own game and you kind of don't really look around. I started teaching at a different studio as well, so they wrote, you teaching at the studio was the best thing that happened to them this year. I'm glad and I'm really looking forward to a wonderful year of working at the studio. It is called Tiki's Studio, so go check them out. They have a lot of online Zumba and workout classes and in person, so check them out. We have a lot of new plans for the new year, so that's another thing that I will be working on this year. I think the best thing that happened to me, I would say, is that my family is healthy, I have a roof over my head, and I'm just living my life. Something that I've learned is that I need to travel more. Because I started going on dates, I started like talking with more people, I started finding new friends, and everybody's like, yeah, I've been to Italy, I've been to France, I've been here and there, and I'm like, oh, I haven't been anywhere. I've only been in Iran and Austria and America. If that means another state or another country, I need to travel. And I guess one thing I'm looking forward to in the new year is to find a friend or a person or that lover that I can travel with and explore the world. Now, let's move on to New Year's resolutions. Live more in the present moment. Since having my phone 24/7 in my hand and being super addicted to Instagram, I'm gonna admit it, I am, it is really hard for me to stay present. So another goal that I have, which is kind of similar to yours, is to kind of put my phone away and really brain-wise, mentally be here. My goal is more self-love. Yes. Self-love is important, and not in like a selfish way, but in a way where you really respect yourself as a person and you're really solid on who you are, because that will get you far in relationships and career and everything. Complete each task I start, better time management, shape up physically and mentally. Whoa, that is a lot. I would cut it down a little bit and take it one step at a time. Complete each task. Yes, that is important because once you start something, you want to finish it. And better time management, I would just say wake up earlier. Just do things 30 minutes earlier. That's what I do, and that's how I manage my time. And that's how I'm early and at the same time on time to my stuff. I would admit lately it has been harder during the holiday season, but other than that, it is the new year, so we can definitely be a little bit earlier and be on time and be a little bit more motivated, you know. Keep up physically and mentally. I think I would start with mentally first. If you don't feel that way up here and in here, that work just doesn't matter. I would say start with mentally, with mental work, and then go into physical, because there are days that I didn't feel my best, and maybe I've looked my best when I look back at those days now, but I didn't feel my best. Travel more. You and me both, sister. I gotta travel too. Am I gonna do it? Probably not, but I want to travel more as well. Comment down below if you've been to any countries or what countries you're looking forward to visit. Work out more, eat healthier, travel, read. Whoa. Do we all have like the same resolutions or what? I would just kind of cut it down a little bit and have a better time management with that, because once you start reading, at least for me, I never want to stop. Now that you guys have seen some of my vlogs from 2022 and you have heard what other people have learned in the past year and their resolutions for the new year, I hope this video motivates you to also create your own. Cheers to the first vlog of 2023. What? If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, like this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Once again, Happy New Year and see you in the next video.